This video tutorial will explain the assignment in Unit 1, Activity 1. And at the top of the assignment page, you'll see a reminder. It'll just go through 4 different points here related to the content in Unit 1, Activity 1. You want to make sure that you have created a checklist of 10 questions for evaluating a website. You want to make sure that you understand how to conduct advanced Google searches, that you understand how to incorporate quotations and inside text citations into a paragraph, and that you understand how to create a works cited page. These 4 skills will be needed to complete our first assignment. If you have any questions about paragraph writing or about using research in a paragraph, go back to the content and review the material before you attempt our assignment. Okay. All right. Now, if you're ready to move on to the assignment, what you're going to do is you're going to write an information paragraph. And so it's going to say, using your checklist for evaluating a website, find 2 quality websites which contain important details about a person you admire. The person could be living or dead. The person could be a musician, an athlete, a business person, a scientist, a fashion designer, etc. Just make sure you choose someone who is significant enough that you can find quality online research on him or her. So I want you to choose someone that you truly consider a role model or someone that you look up to and admire. In order to do this assignment properly, though, you can't pick your mother or your father or your grandparent unless that person is famous enough to have websites written about them. So you do have to choose someone that is significant enough publicly that you can research that person and find 2 quality websites that provide information about their lives. Okay, so that's the important criteria. When you pick the person you're writing the paragraph about, make sure it's someone that you can find quality research on. Okay. So once you've found websites that explain this person's life and that describe their character and their admirable traits, right? What you're going to do is you're going to write a 10 to 12 sentence information paragraph that explains 3 reasons why you admire this person. Inside your paragraph, support your reasons with specific supporting details, including 2 properly cited quotations or paraphrases from your research sources. And you're also going to include a properly formatted works cited page with at least 2 websites that you used as sources. So you're going to have 2 websites that you used as sources listed in your works cited page after your paragraph. And then inside the paragraph, you're going to use those websites. You're going to find specific lines in those websites that you think are quotable, or you're going to take information from those websites and put them into your own words as paraphrases, and you're going to cite that information inside your paragraph. Okay? So just kind of as a recap here, your paragraph needs to be properly structured. It needs to have 10 to 12 sentences. It should have 3 clear reasons why you admire the person. You should have specific supporting details, which would be examples from the person's life, which support your reasons for admiring him or her. You're going to have at least 2 direct quotes or paraphrases that you're going to properly cite inside the paragraph. And you're going to have a properly formatted works cited page with at least 2 sources. Okay? If you go back to the content page, so if you go back up here to the content, you'll see at the very bottom of the content page there was an example of a paragraph on Alexander the Great, and it had quotations. It has a works cited page, so you can use that paragraph as a sample, as an example of what you're going to try to do. Okay. Also, when you write your paragraph, you want to make sure that you check the information paragraph rubric, because this is how I'm going to grade your paragraph. So I'm going to look for whether you demonstrated a clear understanding of your subject matter. So did you clearly demonstrate a clear understanding of the person you're writing about by including specific examples and details from their life, from his or her life, I should say. In terms of thinking, did you explain your thoughts and ideas clearly? So did you provide 3 clear reasons why you admire this person? In terms of communication, did you use a proper paragraph? So do you have a topic sentence, body sentences, concluding sentence? And did you use proper grammar and spelling? And then finally, for research in the application here, did you use proper inside text citations? So did you properly include quotations or paraphrases inside your paragraph? And did you include a proper works cited page? Okay. So that's our assignment for this week. What you'll do is you'll type out your information paragraph. So you could use a Microsoft Word document. So I could just call this information paragraph, right? And then I can type out, if I spell paragraph correctly, I could type out my paragraph here, my 10 to 12 sentences, and then at the bottom I would have, after my paragraph, I would have a works cited page. Or you can type out a paragraph using Google Docs, right? So Microsoft Word, Google Docs, whatever word processing program that you usually use should work. Okay. So if I'm using Google Docs here, let's pretend. Let's give it a title here. We can go Unit 1, Activity 1, Information Paragraph. It's always a good idea to put the unit and the activity inside the title so that when you go back and look for assignments later in your Google Drive or on your computer's hard drive, that you can hopefully find them easy. But let's imagine that I've written out my paragraph and I've included my works cited page and I'm all set, I'm done, right? And I want to submit this assignment. Well, in Google Docs, it's automatically saved for me. If I was using Microsoft Word or another word processing program, I would go up and I would find the save, and I would save it, right? And then what I would do is I would go to the Dropbox. So you'll always see the Dropbox below the title of the assignment. So it'll say Assignment 1, Information Paragraph, complete the following assignment and submit your work to the Dropbox. So we'll click on Dropbox. And it'll take you inside the information paragraph Dropbox, and it'll remind you the instructions here. So you're submitting your information paragraph, and if there's a rubric that's attached to the assignment, you'll see the rubric repeated here. So again, this is the same rubric that you would have seen on the assignment page right here. Okay, and so below the rubric, if you go down, you'll see Submit Assignment, and you'll click Add a File. And if you're submitting a Microsoft document or something that's been saved on your computer, you would click My Computer. But since I'm submitting a Google Doc, it's going to be on my Google Drive. So if I click Google Drive, and I just saved it minutes ago here, and so it's at the top of the page here. I don't have to go searching for it. And so I just click here, and I go Add, and then I would go Submit. And you'll get it'll take you to a new page that will say that your file has been submitted successfully, and then you can hit Done. And then this will take you to the assignment page here. The assignment, you can click the assignment icon up here, it'll take you here, and it'll list the drop boxes that have been opened in the class for the assignments. And so under information paragraph now it says 1 because I've submitted it. And when I, as the teacher, were to, when I provide you feedback and grades for that information paragraph, you'll see under evaluation status, view feedback, and you can click right here and see how you did on the paragraph. Okay. You'll also get an email up here. You can see a little orange dot. If I check, that'll be an email telling me that this assignment was submitted successfully. Okay. And that's how you're going to submit all of your assignments really throughout the semester. Is there'll be more drop boxes as more assignments are opened up, and you'll just submit them and hopefully see 1 next to all of them, and just view your feedback as I grade them. One more point I'd like to bring up: if you are using Google Docs to type out and submit your assignments, you have to link your My Tools to Go account to the course website in order for it to access your Google Drive and your Google Doc assignments. And so on the home page that you go to when you first log into the website, where your courses are listed, if you go below the courses here, you'll see right here, Access Google Workspace. And what you'll need to do is you'll need to link or associate your My Tools to Go account with the course website. And you should see a button here that lets you link them. And just click that and click OK and link your My Tools to Go to the website. And then you're able to access your My Tools to Go email, your Google Drive with all of your saved Google Docs, and you're able to submit Google Docs to Dropboxes. If you have any trouble with this, send me an email or come into class. I can help you link your My Tools to Go to the website. It takes a couple of seconds and we're done, and then you'll have no problem submitting Google Docs throughout the semester. And if you have any questions at all about the information paragraph assignment, particularly with the research portion, if you have any trouble putting research inside your paragraphs or writing a works cited page, please let me know.